When I was in school and I first met Regina Silveira, she saw my work and she said, "You are an artist, you are a great artist. To be a woman artist in Brazil, you have to raise two flags every day of your life. First, because you're a woman, and second, because you're an artist."
Sometimes there's a lot of traumas to be a woman, you know, because the society was a very macho society, structurally since long time, you know, even though I always think that the woman plays a big game, but you know, there's a lot of heavy issues around that, so it generates very honest artist reaction from the women.
Okay, I think in a very simple way, I don't care much about being a woman as an artist. I feel much more like a human being. For sure, as a human being, I am a woman. I don't know if I would prefer to be a man. In fact, there's no man that would prefer to be a woman.
I didn't feel this really like very strong in the beginning. And for some point, I listened a lot about other women, and I was understanding that was about me as well. When you listen to somebody telling things about another woman, it's about yourself, because we are very engaged in this political thing, in a way. A little bit, but very subtle. And sometimes some jokes like, go with your breasts, and then you are, like, you know, with your teeth, and then you're going to win something. You say, is this a joke or not?
I think during the practice, yeah, you see a lot of women, but when you have to do like historical research, they are somehow not as visible as the men. So maybe I think the problem is what becomes text. Like historical female Brazilian artists are not as well documented as the male artists. So if you don't have material.
As far as I know, all the directors of museums in the biennials were all men. Besides Lisette Lagnado, the biennial, no? I lived in Italy. I have the impression that in Italy it's more difficult for a woman. I think it's this is a very macho country, okay? Because the dictatorship was a very macho time, no? Man, military man, and as a woman, no, you have no rights. But there's a bizarre thing that I have not understood myself until today. I don't know where. It seems that the limits are more fluid, no? There are more possibilities. Whereas in Italy, I think it's much more defined, women and men. I think we have the ability, the wish as a community, as a population to go there, to reach this level. If you see the statistics, you see that it's getting very quickly better.
I don't have any difficulty because people treat me as an artist as if I was less than a male artist. But because I work with feminine themes, sometimes I feel that some curators and critics don't consider my work.
To be famous in Brazil, or a woman in Brazil, or an artist like me, like 50 years old artist, that now some people decided that I'm good for investing. It's very funny, because I will never have all the status Olafur Eliasson has already, and I cannot even think about having the same status or the same money or the same possibilities of working even in 20 years.
I don't know what's more dangerous, men in power or women in power. But the problem is not very much the gender, it's the power in itself, the desire of power, the idea of power.
I think this is very equal here. But if you go further, if you go deeper, you're gonna see that we are Latin, we are masculine.